It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
No balls and 1 strike.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 0-2, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23, Adam.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Here's Miguel Sano. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Sano, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Sano is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Colin Moran.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Colin Moran is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
So striding in, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Chris Archer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. 3-0. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 3 for 15. In there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now batting, Brian Reynolds. Pitch on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. In there, 0-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in now, Eric Gonzalez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Duvall stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin.
Ready now, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. At the plate, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. And that brings up Javi Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Jason Hayward is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
Oh, that's upstairs.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. In now, Chris Archer. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Cisnero, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing. A 4-0 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Wilson Contreras is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Wilson Contreras becomes out number 2 this inning.
Not yet.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Archer steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Jason Kipnis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. Here comes the 1-0. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Adam Duvall will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bat. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
One strike now from Archer. And he lays off for ball one.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Craig Kimbrell will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 47.
So stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 delivery. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they still lead this one 4-2. Aaron Bummer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Aaron Bummer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Bummer has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1-2.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
So he got him swinging. Wilson Contreras becomes the second out at the bottom of the 7th. Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Down by a count of 4-2. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ryan Tepera.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That's in the basket. A home run. A solo home run there for Michael Taylor. His first home run of the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 13.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Now 5-2. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And it's fouled away.
Jason Kipnis.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he fouls this one off. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Count is 1-2 now. Two and two. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 5-2. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Now the relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
So now to the plate, Miguel Sano. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Pedro Strop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Eric Gonzalez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Taylor, so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper night.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Kevin Kramer will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Pirates 8 and the Cubs 2. Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. Throw down to second. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
Cubs are down to their final out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
8-2 tonight's final. Pittsburgh hosted a 3.